Welcome to Let's Talk, where I talk about whatever strikes my fancy. Today we're talking about Ingress and how Google is taking over the world. In this week's Nameless show, you saw that I went off on a random tangent with Lady Person about a game called Ingress. Ingress, which actually is defined as an entrance or the act of entering, is a game released by Google under the name Niantic Laboratories, along with an app called Field Trip, which uses your real location through your phone's GPS system and places you in-game. Ingress is often described as a global game of capture the flag, but it's not quite just that. I think it's more of a combination of capture the flag and a big version of dots. Remember that game where you had the dots all in like squares and rows and columns, and you had to connect them to make squares, and you put your little initials in them, and then whoever had the most squares at the end won? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. To actually describe the game, there are these points called portals, which are at public places of interest, which can be anything from post offices and libraries to sculptures to even train stations. These are the game's flags, and once you capture them, you can link them to other portals. And if you link 3 in a triangle, you create what's called a control field, and you gain X amount of points for your team depending upon how big the triangle is. Ingress is being played all across the world as such, and is being played by all kinds of people. Ingress is meant for people like this.
And like this.
And like this. And like this. I don't even know what's going on here, but sure. Like this too. Now, you might be saying that this sounds like a fun game, and with over 5 million downloads, there are plenty of people that agree with you. But this game also bears ill tidings. This game proves that Google is taking over the world. Not taking over the world as in an evil sense, although that might not be a very bad idea, but taking over the world in the sense that they can control what we do in our daily lives. I'm part of a Google Plus group for Ingress that has roughly 50 members just in my general area, and they all play daily. Now what happens if Google decides to let a portal give out double XP for a single day? Obviously, every single player worth their money will be rushing to that portal. Google can use this to herd all of us Ingress players to a specific location at a specific day, or even a specific time. And with Google accepting submissions for new portal locations, they are data mining all of the players' points of interest in their lives. What Google could use this info for is unknown, but the possibilities are unlimited. So, is Ingress good or bad? Either way, personally, I think it's very fun. This has been Let's Talk, and I will see you next time.